I've been pleased with it. Again, when you have experience, hopefully there's retention. And what we talk about is players coaching each other. And so we're getting a lot more of that. So the inexperienced guys are getting a little bit more coaching because it's not just coming from me, it's coming from all of them. And that's what we talk about and we expect, and we're doing a good job with that right now. Well, first, I'm proud for Justin to say that because that's the right answer. And it truly does. You know, you hope competition, okay, continue to push each other. And I believe that's what's happening right now. You never relax because you can never get enough depth, and so you're constantly looking for more depth. And the nice thing right now is we've got depth with experience. And so it helps a little bit because we've had players that have actually had game experience and they understand the speed of the game and the sense of urgency. So that's the carryover, and we hope it continues. Well, and there are no second team, because if you're out there, you're a first teamer, and that's how we talk to them. There may be a rotation, so you may go out second, but if you're on the field, you're a one, and that's how they've got to consider themselves. I'm pleased with really all of them. I think Kevin Kissenberth has done a great job and flashed and shown up. Really the two tackles, Malcolm Pichon and Vernon Butler, have done a great job, and Andre Taylor on the other side. So I'm pleased with all, but I expect that because, again, they're not second teamers. They're guys that may go out in a second rotation, but if you're out there on the field, you're a first teamer, and that's what you've got to take pride in your performance. Yeah, I was proud of Vernon. He stepped up. And early on, we had some guys that got nicked up, and so he had to take a few more snaps as the season went along. We got a little healthier, and he didn't take as many snaps, but he worked hard. He understood what he had to do. He was with us all year, and so it helped him from a technique standpoint, and now he's stepped up and taken advantage of it, and you can see the difference in his play and in his confidence level. And like I said, we talk to them about their attitude and their expectations when they're out there, and he's understanding that. I'm very thankful and appreciative of Coach Holtz to give me an opportunity to stay. My family loves it here. I've got two daughters still going to school, one that graduated, and to be able to coach these guys, you know, they're like sons to me, and you know, I'm proud of each and every one of them. And then, like I tell them, I'm proud of them all, and I've got to coach them on their performance. And if they don't perform, then it's tough love, and you got to correct them and get it. But it means a lot when I hear that, and I appreciate it. And that's what you hope as a coach, that you know you give something to attach themselves to. Is that right? We got fired? No, not really. I mean, but you could tell in meetings. And what it is, and it's the personalities of the coaches. It's not so much that somebody's got more fire, but I think you can see all of us have a passion for us, and we take pride in coaching our position, and we want our players to perform and be held accountable. And I think the players see that, and hopefully they continue to respond to that and see it. But I think, you know, we have 4 coaches this year that's their personality, and you know, that's great. And I think sometimes the players feed off that a little bit more. Well, good. He's responded well. He's got a long ways to go. Let me say that. But I'm pleased with his progress. Not satisfied with the production he's having out there. And what's good is he's not. He's still wanting to play better and perform better. But it's all coming at him. And you're right. We threw it all at him, and he hasn't flinched. And yet, he's, you know, fundamentally he's got to continue to get better, and then he's got to understand our scheme. And that's a good observation. He's a very talented young man, very athletic. He's tough. He has all the ingredients you look for in a defensive lineman, or that we look for. And I'm excited about him, and I think as he continues to grow, you're going to see him have the ability to be disruptive and flash, and that's what we're looking for in that defensive tackle position. I'll coach the same. There's different techniques, and of course we get into different fronts. I think we're doing a little bit more right now in terms of pressuring in that type of thing, and hopefully there is some carryover, which I believe there is. But I think you know, because there's new calls, sometimes they get a little bit more excited, and because we're pressuring a little bit more early, I think there's a little bit more giddy up in their step.